There are very few courses in the world that concentrate on the breadth of curatorial studies that we do. We look at the design for exhibitions, we research exhibitions, we look at them historically, we look at them thematically, but we also look at the practicalities of putting together exhibitions. Students come in with such a diverse range of interests. Some like a more public-facing curatorial role, and some prefer to go into the archive and look at the objects, look at their provenance, and are literally creating new knowledge for us all the time.
I'm an exhibition curator specialising in popular culture and style, and I'm also the creative lead of the Hyman Archive, which is the world's largest collection of magazines. I've been involved in a myriad of styles of exhibition. I curated the Mods exhibition at Northampton Museum and Art Gallery and Somerset House, where I co-curated the Jam exhibition. I've also proposed my own exhibition ideas, which is probably the funnest part, when you really get to come up with the concept and then see it through to the end.
My big break as a fashion curator came a few months after I'd finished the MA in Fashion Curation. I was invited to co-curate Isabella Blow Fashion Galore with Alistair O'Neill. I really love social histories, and I love the way garments can sort of tell a story of a life lived, and Isabella's clothes just wore all these stains and marks. It was such an evocative experience.
My experience really looked at exploring the digital space and the potential for digital space within fashion curation. So how does the body exist within space? How do you recreate and simulate clothes in a digital space, and looking at that potential both for the museum industry and museology, but also for the experience of fashion.
I've worked for nearly 20 years as an exhibition maker. For me, it's really about building the research into the exhibition. This exhibition at the Barbican Art Gallery, where we're standing this morning, is an exhibition that I curated with the psychoanalyst Adam Phillips, looking at fashion from the point of view of the many definitions of the word vulgar. It was a wonderful opportunity for the students to come and help install an exhibition and gain the practical experience that is so imperative when working within this craft.
One of the best parts of the way the course was arranged was that Judith and Amy had such different approaches to fashion. That was one of the things that gave me the confidence to be the type of curator I wanted to be, rather than fitting a mould.
You were having both these voices kind of give you different perspectives on how to tell stories through clothing. You start to think about space and place and captions and colour that you might want, the typography, and I mean, it's such a detailed practical course on the one hand, but then so theory-based on the other, and it gives you all the tools to find all that information, seek it out and apply it. So you've got this real grounding.
The course really gave me this opportunity to question what fashion curation is. You know, how do you put fashion into a static museum environment?
What we mean by fashion curation is fashion in its broadest sense. So we may be looking at an 18th century mantua, but we can also work with fashion that is straight off the catwalk.